President John D.T. McAllister of St. George Stake was the next speaker. He expressed pleasure at what he had heard, and said, "I hail from the South, where there are many living who practice what they preach, which is in accordance with the commandments of God. There are some erring ones in that region, but efforts are being made to win them back to the fold of Christ. In representing that stake, I have to say that there is a good people there, and that the season is propitious. The floods of last year set a great many back in their temporal affairs, but they have not lost hope. 50 miles below St. George, the growing wheat is in the boot, and the people are cutting their first crop at Lucerne. At St. George, the people are placed at a disadvantage through not having their dam in the river built, but it is hoped that it will be in time to irrigate their crops. We are not a perfect people, but we are striving to improve, and trust that we will be perfect some day. We hope to lay aside everything that offends in the sight of God. I do not think it looks well for a president of stake or high counselor to be smoking a pipe or chewing tobacco, but it would not do to use violence with a person for so indulging. Such persons should be labored with and shown their errors. Since the opening of the spring there has been some frost at St. George, but up to within a few days the fruit prospects appeared to be uninjured. It has been a marvel with how many the people of that region manage to subsist. They trust in God and labor on, and though they do not succeed so well temporally as the residents of some other parts of the territory, they live and hope to do so. Home industries should be encouraged among the people more than at present. The people of the South are being encouraged to raise more cotton and to take care of their wool and manufacture it at home instead of sending it abroad, that the people may be comparatively independent when Babylon shall fall. We have artisans in the best kind of this territory, and they should be employed in their several lines, and required to work to the best advantage. Though we have a temple in the St. George Stake, and perhaps on that account ought all to be exemplary, there are some in that part who fail to pay their tithing and live up to their other duties. But on the whole they will compare with the people in other parts of the territory. For people to be unfaithful and then expect to be admitted to the temples to partake of all the blessings to be obtained thereof is unreasonable. It has been said that persons who fail to keep the word of wisdom should not be so admitted, but it has not been usual thus far to exclude persons for their failure to observe that law. The Lord chastens those whom he loves, and the chastening which the saints are receiving may be a result of the divine love and care and calculated solely for their benefit.